Okay, greetings. This is Classic Games Redefined. My name's Rich, and what we're looking at here, this is another why that game video. This time we're taking a look at Go. Go is one of the oldest games in human history. It's one of the oldest strategy games. Been played for 1,000+ years, for 2,000 actually. Oh, way back when. Because of the result of that, and several other things, it has a large player base, and that's one of the strengths here. There was also an anime series, and when talking about a large player base, I'm talking about a lot of things in Asia, but due to an anime breakout of an anime series called Hikaru no Go, the series ended up getting a popularity in the West. Excuse me, let me spin it around and put my name there, so anyhow. It gained popularity in the West, and as a result of that, it has a decent number of Western players also. Even if you were to like find somebody in language, it's language independent, sorry. Language independent, meaning that you don't have to know somebody else. What you see here is the simple bits. You see the white and black stones that you can pick up and put on the board. Up one and just, not the whole board, excuse me. This is something else here. I'm using Tabletop Simulator. You can just put stones on the board like that. And because of that, it's language independent, very simple setup they have here, and you don't really have to know the language of the person talking to them. You can play online with them, play by email. I mean, you can find other people that do it. I mean, it's a large enough game. Because of that, coming out of China, everything else does have one of the world's largest player bases. It's debatable between that and chess. But anyhow, even beyond that, though, let's lead to another strengths besides the large player base and the language independence. There are a lot of resources online for beginning, intermediate, advanced, to ease you into the game. If you look here on YouTube, you'll find a bunch of tutorial videos. I'm going to try to post links below in the description for multiple resources I can find the best of the best for it. And those resources are needed because this is a very, very, very deep game. There are tactical play with the positioning the stones around areas, but there's a lot of strategy where you put pieces and what you're doing. It's very easy if you don't know what you're doing to get ambushed in the game. But that's from the depth of it. But despite the depth, and this is a trademark abstract strategy games, it has very simple rules on a simple page. There are a few other things through tournament play regarding scoring, differences between how China and Japan scores different parts of the world. The scoring is that, and there's a few other rules governing things that come up that seldom do. It's very clean design, but the rules are simple. But there's maybe a few things that pop up that you don't even have to worry about to begin with, but they're there. Namely have to do with whether positions considered you can play into or not, but simple rules. Has good support for handicapping. If you see these major spots on the board, see these dots, you can put stones on the board at the beginning. If you have that, you know the rating, and it works out well because it's by scoring, so you can determine who has a better player when ELO rating, and then the weaker player gets more stones on the board to start with, which helps up to 9 stone advantage. There's also another thing is that the boards, to ease into the play, and this is the final one I'm going to make mention of here, is you can play on this 19x19 board, but you also play on a 13x13 or a 9x9. That's to help you ease into the game and get acclimated, but also you can play a quicker game on a 9x9 board in a half hour. So, besides that. So there's a lot of resources, a lot of support, a large number of players, large depth, simple rules, good support for handicapping, and variable size board. All these things lead together to a really good game. It's rated highly. It's interesting on Board Game Geek. This is probably the highest rated abstract strategy game, or one of the highest. And that's usually more Euro players. But as the world's gotten exposure to it, they found a really, really deep game that keeps growing and getting followers to it. The anime series Hikaru no Go played part with it. So anyhow, that's it. Go check this out. There's plenty of resources online. You might find a game of a lifetime here. Anyhow, I do like it, and I own it. The game I'll play sometime. I'm a wuss. I stick to the 9x9 board. That's me. I might go to 13x13. I just like it as a quick game, and that's it. So, a lot to like here. Go check it out. And that's it. So, I do want to thank you for watching this video, more like listening. Anyhow, thanks for watching. May your die always roll 5.